mean, as far as I'm aware, I guess it's live right now.
Not showing up on my phone. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's an old video.
It's now yelling. Now Twitter's yelling at me like, "Hey, there's a new login." It's like, I swear, it's me. It's fine. Oh,
Beautiful.
beautiful. What a nice quality image of the stream.
Right?
The icon for this. Look, y'all
Oh my
can't
gosh.
see it, but I'm showing Frost on
There it is.
Discord.
Now it showed up on YouTube.
Yeah. Wait, did I? Wait. I
Huh?
clicked mute when I was talking, and I'm like, wait. I'm a dead mess. Forgive me.
You might want to mute it over there for you.
Oh my god. Well,
To try to
no one's gonna see anything on
easily.
Discord. Whew.
I hope people show up.
I mean, those who are still wondering, like, when y'all gonna come back from the grave?
Yeah,
Like,
I
we're
hope they
here.
remember us. Or you guys. I was only in like 1 or 2 streams, right?
I think so. And then
I was a newbie.
we were all the rest of us just took over.
Yeah.
But you were new. You were a new member and everything, so it's like,
I think I was the baby of the group. I don't know. Or isn't Sydney like a year younger?
I think I don't honestly, I don't remember. Come join our stream. I'm announcing it also to DeviantArt, so forgive me if I'm just like zoom.
It's fine. I can go ahead and announce it on Instagram.
Okay, hold on. No.
I'll take a screenshot of the what's showing up. And I can put it on the story.
For fresh new start and what? I should put live. Okay, you can yell at me about the live thing. Okay. He's being evil. He's yelling at me. I don't know why it's yelling at me for that. So forgive us, be patient as we will explain everything. We just need to check up a little bit on a few things. Logging videos. I don't know where exactly to put it. Streaming. I guess I could put it in our streaming channel. Okay. Channel. Okay, so
Oh, I didn't add everyone in my server.
we're still new with Streamlabs. I apologize greatly
Mhm.
for it. We're very new to Streamlabs and everything. We're just trying it out. I'm also trying it out too because I'm probably gonna do it for my YouTube channel. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like um, yeah. I also got added. Hey,
Plus, I'm learning watching Emmy so I can know what to do if I ever decide to stream on my own, which I don't know if that will be often.
yeah, but at least once you get the hang of it, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. So should we wait and see if any more people join before we start explaining? Or
Well, yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed in this channel, and it's but okay, so since it's been a very, very, very long time since we've
Mhm.
streamed in this channel, let's get this cobwebs off of here. It's too much. Too much.
So many.
Might as well be buried in it. My God.
Yeah.
Um. Mm. Yeah. So, hi everybody. This is Awoke Your Nerdist, the head of the Rants. We did do a Twitch stream, Twitch live stream. That works because it may be a new live stream platform. But I think it was like mixed signals of should we even stream on Twitch or YouTube because of the whole Copa situation. But you know what? We're used to streaming on YouTube. It's how we roll, and we're very much used to streaming on here. And I'm more comfortable streaming on YouTube. So it's like let's just do YouTube.
Yeah.
um, yeah. So, and I feel like it's appropriate that I explain everything about what happened to the Rand Squad, why we have been silent for the past 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 at this point.
Almost 4, I think. Yeah.
It's about almost 4 years since the Rant Squad last did its stream, last did its rant commentary video, and I feel like it's appropriate to explain about it. And I don't know how many remember us anymore, but
Especially because we changed the name like one day.
yeah, and everyone's like, "What happened?" I don't remember subscribing to this. Which honestly, I don't blame anyone. It's like, what? Who is this? I don't remember subscribing to this. But that's why I made the thumbnail because I remember that we used the mascot Prism Light, which we are still keeping her. She is staying. She ain't going anywhere.
She's baby.
She
Babby.
is
How do you say that, Babby?
Babby baby.
She's not going anywhere.
Um. So to okay, so to explain everything that has caused the Rant Squad to go completely radio silent entirely for 3 years. Because I know a lot of people who have watched us, followed us on the Rant Squad DeviantArt group, which it's still up there. because we can't change the name and everything. So it's like, I guess leave it there. Well, we don't know what we're gonna do about it.
We'll
Um,
figure something out.
we'll figure something out. Um, and just it's just the whole thing is ridiculous. We were going on hiatus and then just never came back because of the constant drama that kept happening. Now, the whole drama was not from content that we've made on people in question, even though the last drama, that the one drama that we had that it did involve with people coming towards us like, hey, uh maybe you shouldn't do this, or maybe this isn't okay. That was like around the time I was streaming the Rant Squad rants onto my own YouTube channel, Woken Artist, and then it got flagged to the point I can't stream, and it made us, why don't we just do our own YouTube channel for rants instead, because I think it would
Yeah.
make more sense that we put all the rants on there, and we thought that it would be commentary and everything. So, and honestly, I have not addressed this, and or maybe I have, but not properly. But if anyone remembers that one rant, the number 9 rant of the Rant Squad with this one user, I only remember the name Melody. I only remembered the name, but it wasn't my idea for the rant. I was so new to commentary. I was so new to ranting. I didn't, and my sole purpose of the whole Rant Squad was I want to make people aware of certain people that everyone should be like not even contacting, or maybe be aware of them, like something like just to keep everyone safe. Like I just wanted everyone to feel safe and comfortable and be aware of certain individuals that are concerning and should probably be avoided, or pray that they get better in the future by adding advice of, hey, if this person's watching this, just maybe not do this or that.
Yeah.
It's really hard to explain the entirety of it, but yeah. So yeah, the Rant Squad number 9 rant went downhill so fast. It caused me to no longer live stream for a good long while, maybe about 6 months.
Isn't it
Um,
taken down now?
it's oh yeah, it was taken down like
Oh,
like really
someone's trying to get
quickly.
in the room. Be right
But
back.
you take your time. Um, so yeah, the Rant Squad number 9. Yeah, it was taken down immediately, and I know that there's just one person that was pretty livid, but honestly, with the way the user went about it, while I understand perfectly that we didn't handle the situation properly, it was indeed our fault, and we took the mistakes from that and strive to be better about it. And that's why we look at evidence more closely, and also keep an eye on everybody in the group in case someone is going to do an oopsie, because that's where it kind of starts. So if
Yeah.
anybody had remembered one of the members nicknamed Dragon, we ended up having to remove her um completely due to inappropriate behavior, attacking one of our members, and I'm not and honestly she could have like handled things better herself, but you know what? I won't go into too much detail what exactly happened because it's over. I do hope that she's doing better, and I do wish her the best of luck. Um, and I will appreciate the old rat mascot that we had. it was a shame of how things happened, and honest, just my serial drama.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's funny how managed it
you're cutting out a bit
because
there.
oh, what?
You're cutting out a bit.
Oh, dang it, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's funny how I managed to avoid almost all of the drama because
Yeah, even though when you were in the server, but
yeah,
but yeah, the one thing that happened with one of the ex members, nicknamed Dragon, we it happened so long ago, and we parted ways. We just avoided. We just went our separate ways and everything after we booted her. But we still wish her the best and
yeah,
everything, especially the other ex members, except for one. If I will be completely honest with you, but that's a whole other story of why. um,
oh,
because that is another reason. But we're getting derailing here. Okay, so this is the main reason why the Rant Squad had decided to up and leave on a hiatus, but just never came back for 3 years. Was because the constant drama happening over and over and over again in the group. In the group itself. Constantly. And it was getting out of hand. One of the members had did an oopsie. Um no, actually that didn't happen first. The first thing that the first drama that happened in the year of 2017. We all don't want to think about 2017, but yet here we are. We're being reminded of the evil of 2017 that we wish to not even think about, but you know what? We're thinking about it anyway. I'm sorry, but let's all hold hands and just brace ourselves.
yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, so in 2017, one of the members, the first drama, the one of the members in this group, um, was being not so nice to one of my members, and I kind of noticed, and we kept an eye on them for a little bit, and we're just chilling, we're just doing our thing, and thinking, what topics do we want to discuss onto the YouTube channel? What can we do to actually entertain on the YouTube channel that's not involving rants? Because I wanted to do more than just commentary and everything. I think that's the appropriate way of handling like discussions and everything. And we're still like trying to find ways to be better at making content and approaching specific things appropriately the best that we can. Um, but 2017 just hit us hard when drama keeps happening. So the member that I mentioned was being pretty homophobic. Now, I will say this: even if if I know somebody who was homophobic, one, I will respect your opinions and respect your wishes as long as you're not being rude to everyone else, especially myself, because then
As
that's when
long
it
as
gets
you
out
aren't
of
attacking us.
exactly. As long as you're not attacking anyone and not being rude and nasty to anybody, you're fine. But this one member didn't do that, and it caused a lot of salt and a lot of uproar about it. In the group itself, in voice call, nonetheless, which is not fun because I had to hear yelling back and forth from a few members of mine. It
Ooh,
was it was not pleasant, and I really didn't want to confront them, but I have to. And I was telling them to calm down, and if they can't be like, if we can't have a decent conversation, maybe you should leave. I don't remember exactly what went on because it's been so long ago, and this happened in like what in the end of February or March. So, hmm. So yeah, it was just chaotic. It got so bad that the member in question rage quitted. All of us were just so baffled and confused as to what just happened. Then we all
Meanwhile,
had
I
a
didn't notice a thing.
yeah. You didn't notice a thing because you were doing your own thing, and you were still new and everything. Um,
I was baby.
you were a baby. Um, so so we all had a meeting. We all had a discussion in voice call to like about the behaviors and everything. And then we started noticing some other things that went under our noses, and I hate when this happens, but this happens. I'm pretty sure this happens to everybody, where you think that this person is all good, but then you start noticing some other things, and you're like, wait a minute, it just sucks. Basically, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff happened, and we decided to take action by approaching this member and say, look, I don't appreciate what you have done. I didn't appreciate that you're doing this and that. I'm sorry to inform you, but we are we are removing you from the group. And of course, gave us a little bit of a sob note, and I'm like, okay, but we handled it appropriately, and I made sure that my friends proofread what I wrote down for them to look over, because I get anxious about it, because I sometimes feel like I would type things in a way where it comes off pretty wrong, and I type pretty fast, so it's like, please proofread this. I don't trust myself right now. So yes, the second drama, which it did ended very quickly, and I will not say certain names because it's been done and over with, and I don't think they hold a grudge against me or anyone else. I hope. um, but let's just say one of the members did an oopsie, and it caused a few artists to come in that were in our Discord server to basically just be really nasty to each other, and it just went chaotic again.
Mm-mm.
And and to be honest, I could have handled that situation better, but I think in my mindset at the time I was tired. I just woke up. I come on and I see my members being attacked. So my immediate reaction was like what's going on, and I'm kind of being a little defensive. And I think one of the members, which I will talk about later, because this is one of the ex members, and I'm gonna contain as much salt as I can. Because this is not this is not supposed to be a live stream where like, oh, let's bring drama. No, this is just me trying to discuss and explain
Explain.
everything that has happened while also not name dropping certain people because we already moved on from them. Like they haven't tried to start shit with us, thank God. Especially
They
with the
haven't
one.
caused a ruckus. Like, nothing for us to be concerned.
Yeah. And
It's not fair to bring attention to them.
yeah, and I really hope they really don't. At least one of them. One of them I don't trust, but that's besides the point. So
Yeah.
yeah, the second drama was pretty chaotic, and I will say it's not this member's fault. It's not this member's fault at all. It was just a mistake. It was an honest mistake, and we had discussed, and we helped them with the whole rules and everything. Um, I think the way this drama it could have gone worse if we haven't stepped in and tell this other member to knock it off. Even though I'm pretty sure it left a very bad impression on the group, like, oh, this is what your group is representing. You guys are really bad, or I don't know how to explain this.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because this member, who was the next member now, made the situation of this drama a bit worse by basically going out of her way to just say certain things to these people who made call out journals to us about this drama.
I didn't
And
see that.
no, because they took it down because one of the members had asked them uh because it did affect this member really badly emotionally in a way because these were her friends. um
Oh,
and yeah, so they asked for forgiveness and everything because they didn't realize just how bad it really affected her. And or I don't know what went through the mindset through it. But she said, okay, under one condition, can you please remove the call out journals? And they did, and I can respect them for doing that because that was just kind of uncalled for.
yeah.
Even if we handled the situation not so great, I think could have been. I think a call out journal was just not really necessary. um and remembering it, I know that they were mostly pointing out that one ex member mostly for their rude behavior and everything, which I did remember what led up to the next drama was when it kind of clicked in my head that something wasn't right. That
Ooh,
something wasn't right with this member, and it lingered into my mind. And I wish I've noticed it sooner, but better late than never, I guess.
yeah.
I think a third drama happened, but I don't remember it too clearly. But I remember this one very clearly, a bit. Because the next one of our members, had their own kind of special little drama. And it
Oh, good.
was absolutely horrendous. If I have to be honest, any kind of situation, any confrontation I have ever experienced or been involved in, this is one of the worst ones I have ever been in my entire life. So far in my life, this is the worst because this was absolutely ridiculous. Before I continue going on to what that drama was to explain, because that actually was the main reason why we went on hiatus longer. Because after with the whole artist call out journal kind of drama, we decided to go on hiatus just to for everyone to calm down, everyone to just take a breather, collect our thoughts, and think of what should we do. Um, and re-look at everything.
Yeah.
So, and okay, so I will say this that two of our members from the Rant squad are no longer a part of the group anymore. As you can tell, it's just me and Frost. If you guys are wondering where Gabby is, aka I Sort for the Blind, I have asked her when we decided to go on hiatus if she wishes to stay with us. And she said no. I think it's the reason because she has her own thing to do, like college and
And she
such.
was, yeah.
And so I can respect it and said, okay, well, I will let you know that the doors are open for you. Um, well, I couldn't really send it because I couldn't send a message to her for some reason, and I was like, oh, But I think because we were not added friends or something on Discord for some reason, but I'm not gonna question it. Um, but I'm just like, okay, I can respect that. Um, I know that Sydney left. Um, I think for another reason, or maybe it was something that happened that
Personal
caused,
reasons.
yeah, personal reasons has happened that caused Sydney to leave. It's nothing to do with. It's kind of a little bit involved with the group, a little bit, but it's mostly due to like personal home issues.
It was nothing bad, so.
Yeah, it's nothing bad, I promise you. Just something happened in her life and we can respect that she needed to focus on that. And the doors are always open for Gabby and Sydney, and yeah.
Yeah.
I know that we have our other member Nicole, but she's not part of the Rant squad, I think, because of other reasons. I don't think it involves with drama. I think it involved with something else, like something.
I think it was a little bit, but also she just had other things going in
It's true.
life. But a little bit, well, I won't say it because I don't know if it's appropriate to, but I just hope she's a lot better now because she was really fun to talk to, and I miss her.
um, yeah, I don't know what she's doing right now, but I do hope that she's doing better. Cause
Yeah.
hey, it's all good if you're doing better. Um, okay, so yeah, for this one drama, that was the start of it all. The start of it all that caused us to go on hiatus much longer to 3 years because we were just in a mix of many emotions from this situation. We were mixed emotions from this whole entire shenanigans.
And I was
Um,
off doing my own thing.
yeah, you were lucky you have dodged a bullet there.
I don't know how.
I know.
I was blissfully unaware.
You were lucky. Just be lucky that you don't have to deal with her anymore. Okay, so this person in question, I'm not going to going to name drop her because she's not really worth being name dropped. I have so much salt I can just fill up an ocean full.
I remember getting a call that night after everything was said and done because you guys were worried that she came to me about it. Meanwhile, I was on vacation with my
Yeah,
parents, and I'm
yeah,
just like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
yeah. The memory was that bad where we were just like, I really hope she's not dragging Frost into this mess when she's not even involved. Thank God not. So we're just like, whew, thank God. Whew.
My
Uh,
little dumb self was so confused.
whew. Yeah. Mm. So I'm gonna try my best not to uh, say certain things that I probably should be left confidential, even though I'm trying to hold on to the saltness I have for this person. And I question why I even am friends with this person if they were this toxic. It was this member basically to show the true colors of the fact that they were the kind of
Toxic.
person you find on fandoms and communities that are the kind that if you like and love a certain character that they consider as their comfort character or whatever, they will go off on you saying that they know everything about this character. They will literally harass you and just you're basically on their hit list. Their hit list to freaking go at to just make your life a living hell just because God forbid you love the same character as they do. And
For
I almost snapped at her in voice call because I was trying so hard to just not snap. And plus, it was late. I don't want to yell when my parents are asleep, even though just I was just really fed up. I was so angry because I was tired of her attitude and I was tired. Um and about me, I will be blunt. I'm not gonna be sugarcoating. I don't. It doesn't matter if you're my friend. It doesn't matter if you're a family member. If you have done fucked yourself, I'm going to be blunt with you. Say, hey, you done fucked up. This is what happened, and I'm not going to sugarcoat because I'm not treating you like a child. You're not a child. Stop it.
Oh, Sakura cut on real quick. Hi.
Voila.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Um. Yeah, it's one of those people. It's not. It's not great. It's not great. But damn, I never thought I would encounter such a person. Ooh. Um. I
I'd
know that
only seen them on YouTube, like with the old Sans fangirls before everyone started being supportive of each other.
we used to be supportive. That you love the same character as I do. Be my friend. What happened to that? I like that
Yeah.
back, please.
Bond
Right?
over the fact that you two that you love this character immensely.
Yeah, it's like ring ring 2000 early 2000s. Can you come back please?
Yeah, for real. I remember
uh
seeing everyone fangirl about Jack Frost, and they'd be like, you like Jack too? Yes, let's form a cult." I
form a
wish I
cult.
had gotten in on that.
Yes. But yes, this particular ex-member was basically the reason why we went on hiatus much longer, to the point where we're just like questioning about should we even continue with the Rant Squad, because since it's very few of us left at the time, so it's like, ooh, what do we do
Yeah.
now? So we were like stumped really bad because of this whole shenanigan bullshit.
And we had just so much going on in our personal lives too.
Yeah. There was also live stuff happening, like something happening in our lives that we needed to take care of first, and it kept happening over and over, and we were just like, it can
Yeah.
wait. Our health comes first before anything, of
And
course.
then was that all the people we talked about? Or
Um, yeah, just
so and then there were two.
there were two. I w-
And we all sorry, go ahead.
you're fine. Because I wasn't done talking about this person,
I'm
but
sorry.
you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Just virtually pat your head. It's fine.
Oh,
I'm dying here.
poor guy.
I swear, I'm not dying. Or am I? Less.
No, don't.
I should not be joking when there's a pandemic going on, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I swear it's fine. But um okay, sorry for the derail. But yeah, this ex-member, I thought that this member would be mature enough to understand through common sense what not to do. But oh, I was so wrong. And so of us other friends. At the time with the Rant Squad, there was two of us members and a possible third member that was gonna join us in the Rant Squad at the time of this in 2017. Obviously not, because it's now just me and Frost. Because
Yeah.
of course things happened. I'm not sure if my other two friends want to be also members of the group, but it's fine if they don't want to. I rather, like, if that's to do with their health, that's perfectly fine. If they want to join, that's cool. It's up to them. It's all up to my friends. I'm rambling at this point. I'm sorry. I love my friends and I care for their health.
We care about you too.
So what started this particular drama was it a voice call. One of our quote unquote friends, I think said about like liking a certain character that this ex member really liked. I think I'm just gonna say I feel like I need to call this an ex member
Yeah.
something like a nickname. I I feel like it's gonna get confusing by saying ex member.
Cena. All I
Cena.
could think of was John Cena. I don't know
Cena.
why.
Let's go with Cena. I swear to God, it's not John Cena.
No, John Cena wasn't in the Rant Squad. That would have been
No,
very epic, though.
I would die if he was. I'm like, whoa, hello, why'd you come to join us? I'm very confused. Is it because of the the Cena Jesus meme we done? I, be blessed with Cena Jesus, as it's our most common joke ever in the group, still to this day. And now with a new god, a meme, the gem god, gem Jesus. But anyways, I'm derailing. So this all happened in a voice call. One of the quote unquote friends said that they liked one of Cena's favorite character of hers in Persona 5. Who was also my favorite character, to be completely
My
honest.
baby boy.
The baby boy! Joker! Joker!
I have like 3 to 4 crushes
I
now.
Joker was the one that I was attracted to the most in Persona 5. I was like, hi.
Yeah.
He is good boy. I swear.
He is.
So I was just drawing. I was just listening to the conversation. Excuse me. While I was in voice call with them, I was being quiet. I was just listening to whatever conversation. I'll say whatever in the conversation if I wanted to. And then everyone, even myself, went quiet when one of her friends asked, "Wait, are you seriously going to fight me over this character?" Without missing a beat, Cena said, "Yes, I will fucking fight you over this character." We were just sat there in confusion and concern. Like, excuse me?
Say psych right now.
We're just like, what? I was confused what just happened. And I was like, what am I hearing right now? Is this an actual fight? I really hope not. It ended up turning into an actual fight. And we were just sitting there confused while this whole bickering was going around. And then, of course, Cena rage quitted out of the voice call, and all 4 of us were just sitting there, baffled at everything. And so we're like, okay, we'll try to calm her down and see what the problem is, and try to settle this appropriately. Appropriately indeed. I did not say that right in English, but you know what? I'm too salty. I'm too salty for this. So, yeah. The whole entire drama started over a fictional character, which was the most ridiculous drama starter in history. If I'm going to be completely blunt with you, she is old enough to understand that is ridiculous. She is old enough to understand she made a really big oopsie mistake. And we were just confused. Why is she getting upset? Like, really upset. I can understand if you have a comfort character that comforts you during really tough times and everything, especially possible traumatizing things, like whatever floats your boat with a comfort character of why it's a comfort character to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to go eat shit on the iced tea on your friends or anyone.
Just anyone in general.
Over a character. I was so confused. And then in my mind's like, oh no, you're one of those people.
Yes, it was Sakura. It was.
Yeah,
over our baby boy Akira.
Yes.
Akira would not approve of this.
Yes. um, it was very bad.
Mhm.
Um, so we went to Cena's server that she had, and it was all three of us. Because our other friend had to go to bed, because it was late where she was. So it was just me and my two friends, and then Cena, and we were trying to discuss it. Our friend was trying to discuss a scenario just to try to like explain the scenario, like in his own way. And then Cena just immediately just started like saying like that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you're explaining this. What does this have to do with anything? Bit and the way that her tone was snarky and rude. And even if you're not getting along with even if you guys are not getting along right now, can you please be respectful?
Yeah, like don't act like petty children. You're almost adults.
Yeah, and I and yeah, so our friend, he was like, you know what? If you're not gonna talk irrationally and civilly to me, then we can't continue this discussion. I'm done with this conversation. I'm not gonna push it. You're not listening. You're just being riled up. Come talk to me when you're not. And just left the call, leaving me and my other friend in the call with Cena, which I'm just like not okay with, but at the same time, it's just like I really need to sort this out because this is getting ridiculous, and this is stupid. This whole
Yeah.
starter thing was stupid, in all bluntness of it. So
You're right, Sakura. He would have said that.
yeah, I agree. Akira would have definitely be like, "I'm out, bye.
Yeah.
I'm out, bye." Honestly, I think any character, especially the assholes, would definitely be like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
They know. I'm just saying.
And
um,
meanwhile, while all this is going down, I'm still blissfully unaware at the beach.
yeah. Thankfully, you were not involved at all. Otherwise, I don't know how you would take it. To be honest.
I probably would have been shaking because, I mean, I'm a lot better now, but with stuff like that back then, it kind of spooked me.
Yeah, I would imagine that you would be really like kind of traumatized by it. But
Yeah,
maybe
luckily that wasn't the thing that traumatized me. That's a whole other
it was a whole other
discussion.
ballpark.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we thought that this we so after our friend left, and it was just the three of us, me and my friend, and then Cena. Cena decided to go on a rant continuously. He's cherry picking, and he doesn't know anything about this character. I know every single detail about this cookie of a character, and he doesn't. He's just cherry picking. Me, I'm just sitting there like, can you calm down? Okay, first of all, our friend just knows about this character just now during the entire drama conversation. He never knew about this character. He has heard about Persona 5, but doesn't know very much about the character. I'm pretty sure we were just like introducing him to Persona, see if he's interested, see if it catches his fancy and everything. And he just was like attracted to Akira and was like, "Oh, this is a cool character." I don't care how much detail you know about Akira, Joker. I really don't care. None of us do. Cool, you know every detail about the character just to help someone out, like, know about the character. But using it as, oh, I know every single detail about the character and you don't. You shouldn't. You're not allowed to like and love this certain character because you don't know anything about him. That's just selfish and really ridiculous. That's ridiculous level. That's not
It doesn't even
friend.
make sense.
Yeah, and also you're not being a friend. You're being controlling and you're being dumb.
Yeah.
being you're being dumb right here. You're acting like one of the people that do that to other people. Like you're not allowed to like Sans from Undertale. He's my husband. You're not allowed to like Edward Elric. He's my husband. Like I'm throwing famous characters out, but you know what? I'm not. I won't be surprised if someone did that to Ed. But you know what? It's fine. We see these kind of nuts, these little nutty nut people online fandoms, and unfortunately, that's what happens when a community becomes popular.
Mm-hmm.
This rant is going to be blunt about this. I like Persona 5 and other series, but never played the game, but I feel like it doesn't excuse the behavior. It really
You're right.
doesn't excuse the behavior. You can like anything like anime or games or manga, comics, whatever. But just because you like a certain thing, especially a character, it doesn't excuse your behavior, especially if you know every detail about this particular thing. It never excuses it, especially towards your friends. That's just low level of
How do I like a
pettiness.
comment on here? Like, for real?
Hmm?
I wish I could, like, heart her comment as she speaks.
I know, I wish I could heart it too. There needs to
But
be a
yeah,
time where you need to differentiate between fiction and reality. Yeah, and
yeah.
that's actually the whole problem. That's actually what the problem was. Because after Cena went on a rage rampage about how a friend doesn't know anything about the character, it did take a really twist turn, like a 90-degree turn, saying that while he's asexual, why is he talking about this subject? And we immediately stopped the brakes. We're like, whoa, hold the phone here. I'm not gonna say what the subject is because I don't want YouTube to get on my butt about it.
All in all, Cena was trying to make the other person look bad with out of context stuff, which luckily everyone else caught on to really quickly and did not let Cena get away with doing that.
Exactly. And we were just like, whoa, hold the phone here. Yeah, sadly I cannot say what that subject is because of YouTube. And also, I feel like it shouldn't even mention it. It's nothing bad. It's just like it's just
Questionable.
yeah. It's even more questionable and more concerning when it's her when she at the time she was young. So it's like you have no room to talk about why a friend can't talk about this subject even though he's old enough. He's like an adult, but you are not. And yet, why? And also, you really shouldn't be even talking about it anyway. That's mean.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be parenting you. So it's nothing horrendous. It's nothing extremely bad. It's just I'm just trying to be safe from YouTube. Okay, it's coming at me.
It was an accusation that was questioned, but luckily it was confirmed to be all out of context and not serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she was just making an accusation towards his sexuality, and we immediately stopped her on it because it's like, whoa, that's not okay. And I will be honest that I am trying my best to learn about the sexualities in the LGBT, because I want to at least respect everybody's on like what sexuality that they
Wasn't it?
have.
Wasn't it because the person was asexual?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned was that she kind of went off on him for being asexual by talking a certain subject that I cannot say. And we were like,
Imagine saying that asexual.
well, I think it kind of cut off a little bit there.
Oh, dang it. I said, imagine saying asexual people can't talk about sexual stuff. But just imagine.
That's actually what it was.
It's so bogus.
That's basically what Cena was getting on about, and it was like they're allowed to if they're comfortable talking about
Yeah.
it. Don't assume that that's rude. That's rude.
Yeah.
If they're not comfortable about it, that's fine. If they're comfortable about it, whatever. As long as they're an adult, I'm uncomfortable when a younger person talks about it. It's like, please go away.
Especially with other adults, because it's,
That makes me more concerned. I'm like, please stop. And so we and I almost snapped at her because she kept going on and on like about like how our friend is not allowed to like this character or coming off as such, and it made me almost snap at her because I was getting really annoyed, really getting fed up with her behavior and how whiny she was coming off as. Like her tone was becoming whiny and petty, and it was really getting on my nerves. And I tried my best to be as civil as possible. I'm pretty sure I told. I know I told her that everyone's allowed to love a certain character. Just because it's your comfort character doesn't mean it gives you the right to be rude and nasty to everybody, especially your friends, because
yeah.
everyone's allowed to like a certain character. And plus, well, Drew, yeah, he see a friend saw Akira. I made an oopsie. It's fine. A friend is it's a friend's fine. But so yeah, a friend liked Akira and thought that Akira was interesting a character and wanted to learn more. And maybe over time when playing the game or walking or watching the let's plays or walkthroughs, maybe a friend wouldn't be interested in the character, maybe like someone else. Who knows? I mean, it really depends on someone's view on the character. Like, you see a character, you thought that, oh, this character looks so cool, I'm gonna like this character. And then you realize more about the character, like more information, more about their, way more about the character, and then you're like, oh, never mind, I don't like this character anymore. It can happen to anybody, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So, yeah, but Cena wasn't even listening at that point, and it's just falling on deaf ears. We were hoping that she takes what we told her and take into consideration that we just really wanted her to just not do that again.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
hello.
Mike. He popped.
Oh my gosh. Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream.
Hi.
All right. So, all right. The next part, we thought that, okay, everything's fine. I hope that she listens. Maybe she will listen this time. Yeah, no, that did not happen at all. That did not happen at all. It went from 1 to 100 real quick. The next day, I was tired. I went on Discord just to see what everyone's up to. Everyone's in a voice call. It was just like my 4 friends. Well, 3 friends. Because I wasn't part of that. But anyways, yet. So I joined in voice calls, like, hey, what's up? And they told me what happened. I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, so they filled me in. What happened was that Cena went really ham on our friend by making more false accusations. well, actually, not more false accusations, actual false accusations saying, "Oh, you did this, oh, you did that." And and everyone was just so confused. Or like, what is wrong with you? I don't remember the entire conversation that happened during that particular thing because I wasn't there for the whole thing. As far as I remember, my memory on that part is not is vague, but I did remember that it was really horrendous, and Cena continued making more false accusations, attacking her friend, on and on. It was just really bad. I think our friend ended up removing Cena out of the server completely. I don't know.
I think that's what it. Yeah.
I think that our friend ended up like removing her off of the server because we were just really getting tired of her attitude. We were getting tired of behavior. We were not tolerating her harassing her friend. And it was just really bad. And it was just really bad. And it gets much worse. Oh, much worse. Um so I so around the time Cena was DMing me, I told her bluntly that I'm not appreciating her behavior. I'm not appreciating the fact that she's harassing my friend. Now immediately Cena decided to pull a trump card to lie. To use as a lie. Oh, I'm gonna go seek help in a mental institution or mental hospital or just I'm gonna get help. And all of us were like, okay. And honestly, the thing we wanted is her to realize what actions she's doing, like what she's doing, and understand that we just really are trying our best to help by pointing out what she's doing is wrong, and especially behavior and action wise. And it's just. So, I'm not going to go into detail about it, about certain things that were that I could tell, but I'd rather not for personal reasons. But let's just say that it really went really bad to the point that it made my friend snap when we found out that Cena was lying about getting help. Because as far as we know, looking into what she claimed that, oh, I'm gonna go here just to get some help, go to a mental institution or something, rehabilitation, just to get help, and yada yada. And we're like, okay. So we had to look into it, and I believe we had to wait for months in order to know that she's telling the truth. Like a certain time frame that to know, yeah, she's telling the truth that she is in need getting help because we won't be hearing her for a very long time. Yeah, that didn't happen. She lied. And she threw even more lies, and we're just like getting really tired of it. We did ended up contacting her stepmom or her mom because we wanted to let her know that what's going on, so she's at least informed, because we're just concerned but also just really tired of her behavior, and just we're like, okay, this is concerning levels. I believe her mom needs to be informed about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened. And whatever her mom does, it's really up to mom what she does with this information that we have given her and provided of what's happened in the span of the days of the drama over a fictional character, which I can't wrap my mind around it.
It's funny because after I heard about it, I avoided Persona 5 for the longest time, but only got into it because my friends wanted me to get into it. And
Yeah.
now I love like 4 of the characters from it. Also, Mike, stop harassing me in my DMs about the keyboard noises. Thank you. Calling you out.
Yeah. Um, I think it kind of made me sour about Persona 5 after that, but I mean, I don't. It didn't make me hate it. It just made me like think of her a bit. It's like
Yeah.
I'm giving it time. I'm giving it time. I will love the character, but I'm giving it time. I'm giving it time frame to just. Whew.
Yeah.
So yeah. So after the whole calling the parent and explaining everything, what happened, whatever the mom does, that's up to her. We don't know what happened, and all I know is that even after years later, she still has the same behavior. She is still it has decided to make like I don't know. All I remember is that she was kind of stalking my two friends, and it was way too obvious to know she was stalking my friend because my friend would make a post or repost a certain ship or a certain character, and then boom, suddenly Cena decided to change her header and icon to that said character that my friend posted saying, "Oh, I really love this character. I can't wait to make an OC to pair up." And yeah, it was painfully obvious, especially when I forgot when I drew this artwork. But I drew an artwork because I finally made an OC for Persona 5 and I was happy with it and I finally posted it. Guess
Oh
who
yeah, that
decided?
one.
Yeah, guess who decided to immediately change their header and icon to Persona 5 and Akira? Cena. Cena immediately did that. You know, Cena.
Oh, thank you, Sakura. Thank-
Yeah, Cena was stalking us, and it's kind of petty. But you know what? I I find it really ridiculous if she is still stalking us all this time. Honey, do you got anything better to do than to stalk someone just because you got a grudge? Because you because we try to help you the best we can, even though we were being very blunt. And the truth hurts, honey. I
Mhm.
don't. Do I hate her? I hate her behavior and the actions she's pulled. I just want her to understand we did everything we can to like make her understand her behavior and actions were not okay. We did everything we can to make her realize and understand and help her understand. But she kept biting the hand over and over and over again. And she was being very toxic. And we have realized other toxic behavior she's done as well, in which we're just like, we can't help somebody if they're not willing to help themselves and not realize the damage they are doing, not just to themselves, but also to everyone around them and how
Yeah.
they're affecting it. I can care less what favorite character you have that's considered a comfort character. I don't care if you have a certain show, a video game, a comic, whatever that is very precious to you. Don't don't do the thing where you go ape shit on the iced tea on someone just because they like the same thing you do. The same character that is the comfort character that's also a comfort character to them too. Don't go off on them just because they like the same as you do. You don't just because you like it doesn't mean you own it. That's actually what
Yeah.
it came off to me was that only she is allowed to like Akira. Only she can love and appreciate Akira. No one else is worthy enough to love, and they shouldn't because it's hers and hers only. And basically, this is my waifu. Back off. This is my husbandu. Fuck off. Excuse the language, but that's what it screamed to me at the time. I'm just like, oh no. We tried our best to help her, but kept biting the hand, and we were just like, you know what? We're not gonna help you anymore. you want to catch yourself on fire on this whole situation over a fictional character. That's on you. But I really
Mm-hmm.
hope you realize what you have done, and I hope that you at least apologize for your actions at least, and be a better person in the future. Which I hope that she becomes a better person in the future. If not, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was actually the main reason why all of us went on hiatus, and to the point the Rant Squad went silent for 3 years, and that was because it was just mixed emotions. Because that whole drama just kind of fricked us over. Because
Mm-hmm.
we thought that she was a friend. She was a she was a friend to easily talk to, but there were some things that gave us the red flags, and we kind of brushed it off. And to be honest, I kind of felt something was off. I couldn't stay in the server where she was. I wasn't comfortable talking to her at a certain time, but I didn't think too much of it. But it was her. It was her the entire time that made me uncomfortable. And it was because I felt something was off and I didn't know why. I just thought, oh, I'm just being depressed, or I'm just being anxious, or maybe I'm thinking wrong. No, when piecing everything together, it was her that made me uncomfortable, made me not want to talk to her. So it made me feel more comfortable to know that that was just it. And now I
Mm-hmm.
feel safe to speak my own mind, even though I'm not scared of her. I just don't want to deal with the attitude. I don't want to deal with it. That was just one thing I don't want to confront and deal with, but I have to learn how to confront people, or learn how to deal with confrontation. I have to deal with it even if I don't like it. Gotta be an
Yeah.
adult about it. So yeah, and there's also a mix of life things that has happened, and I was worried about my friend's health. So health always comes first. Plus, I was busy with my art. I wanted to try to improve better on my art and everything, and also I have Rent Squad on the back of my mind of what I wanted to do if we ever come back. And I still have the ideas to this day, which is what I will be
Yeah.
updating you guys on about, actually. What we will be updating you guys about, actually. So,
We actually did it because we started it up again because I was at home sick with a really bad cold in November, and I was like, I'm bored, and I was looking at Rant Squaw stuff, and I'm like, let's just do it. So I went to Emmy about it, and I'm like, we should just jump in it.
just
Why
jump back
not?
in from the dead, like, hey, we're back. Full of
Yeah.
cobwebs everywhere.
And then after the Twitch stream in November, like, because we were getting stuff set up, and we were like, oh, we should rebrand to something we like, which was the pastel pink aesthetic stuff.
Yeah,
And we even made the new Sona Angel. She's Babby. But
she is Babby.
yes. So and then we kind of went just silent again, but that was because we were trying to do stuff like we have a video in the works right now, and we were gonna do other stuff. I don't know if we should mention it, but
I mean,
it
we.
was
I mean, yeah, yeah. The thing. I do have a video that's in the editing works right now. I have recorded a game, a play game, that you guys are gonna be seeing soon, which is me and Frost playing Identity V, which was the best, best thing we ever done, and we
you guys
came,
are gonna love it.
we came at a perfect time to play the game at the time of recording. Especially in the end, you'll all see it. It's
That
so
was my
amazing and
favorite part.
great. I want to know who this person is. It's whoever he or she is. I appreciate you so much.
But
Um,
yeah, we have that, and we were gonna do something with an event going on, but it got like from 50 to 100 real quick.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the
That.
people, yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. We were gonna do like interviews for it, But one, after everything was said and done, I think they just didn't want to talk about it at all. Two, one of the people who was going to help us, luckily we dodged a bullet. I don't know if you want me to like say the name or anything, but
I mean, honestly, we
right
could.
now.
um,
Do you want?
yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So that the particular video that we're going to make, but ended up, being hold because of that. Um, yeah, the person that was gonna help us was Lumi Starbun.
You know, that artist who worked with Madame Princess Ash, who harassed slimmers over
This,
something so stupid, only to find out Lumi's pretty much a bit worse than Madame.
yeah, the same Lumi Starbun that constantly lies about suicide 17 times and other various of lies too because
Lying about having pregnancies and abortions.
which is a very sensitive topic, and I avoid that topic at all costs like the plague because of how sensitive it is. But yeah,
Overall, she's really gross and toxic, and please stay away from her.
for the love of God, please. Yeah, so hey, blooming dark, my friend's here.
Yeah,
um,
Lumi is gonna help because she kind of got caught up in the situation because of a tracer. So she
yeah.
made a video. Someone invited her in a small Discord I made for the topic, and I was like, hey, maybe she'd want to help us because I didn't know at the time the stuff she done.
Mm-hmm.
So we invited her, and she seemed really nice, and I immediately like really liked her because her art is cute, and she just seemed really friendly and easy to talk to.
To me, when we were in voice call with Lumi, she appeared as she's very friendly and she is soft spoken and she honestly she was easy to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
When talking to her in voice call, and I do like her art. Um, but during the time with the whole voice call thing, with the incident that we were having her help us with the interviews of the situation, that was pretty bad, really horrendously bad. Um, we then suddenly immediately got notified about the fact of what Lumi has done, and that made us realize we really dodged one hell of a bullet. It did make
Yeah.
us concerned once we got notified, so we had to wait and see what happens because we are unsure. Because we don't want another Spectre incident. We don't want another other incidents where people like, oh, so and so was bad and all that stuff, and then find out that it's a lie. But this wasn't it. It was all true. That what Lumi has done was the truth, and it got way worse. And Lumi didn't handle the situation where she was not shy about what she is doing, and it made
She
it
came
kind
up
of
with her life.
yeah, she made it kind of spooky, like ooh.
Yeah, we managed to avoid it because she left the server and it was like really quiet too. We didn't see it. I only noticed it a bit afterwards. And it's funny because I went in her server the first time around, and she put me on her on the friends role. And when drama started going down with a friend, she was quote unquote exposing. Somebody came to me, someone who had been a victim of her, and was like, "Hey, why are you supporting this person?" I was like, "Wait, I'm like catching up on everything." And she explained some of the stuff Lumi did. Oh, I'm shaking about it just thinking about it now, and I was like, "Yikes!"
Yeah,
And I
but
wanted to give Lumi the benefit of the doubt when she said she'd changed, because that was the first time I'd seen her saying she'd do that.
uh-huh.
So I was giving her a second chance, being wary. Unfortunately, that was not the case because now she's in quite the pickle again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
So that was,
just the whole drama of it escalated and escalated because Lumi continued to lie and lie and lie and
and
just
now she's like going around copy striking people's videos who make commentaries on her.
this is happening recently. Now she's just flagging people's videos for no apparent reason, and actually that's a felony thing and
Mm.
illegal to do. One,
Luckily, she can't do it to us because we don't have her name in our.
no. And even if she is watching this video somehow, one, this isn't all about you, Lumi. Yes, we are talking about you because we are discussing like the plans that we were going to do for the channel, but explain why we're not doing it.
You lost your friend membership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and more importantly, I don't support artists who decided to be absolutely nasty to their fan base, calling them pieces of shit and hope they rot in hell. Yeah, we
I
will.
found out she actually said that to her friends in a different server, I think. But she did say, because somebody was like, you know, your fan base isn't going to put up with this, right? She's like, oh, it's fine. I can find new people. Like, really? That's
It's
so gross.
that's the thing, and that's the thing that I don't like is when somebody. It doesn't matter if you're a popular person on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're popular in, or not popular at. You don't do it's showing that how little you even care about your fan base, especially your friends, to the point where you're like, oh, that's fine, I'll just find new people and just not
That's not
give
how it works.
any shit whatsoever. That's just not okay. That's just you're not gonna get supporters for that, because then it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Just my words are jumbled because it's just this kind of thing kind of really rubs me the wrong way. I know we're derailing into this particular topic, but it's just ridiculous, and I felt it needs to be said because I see this happen with some people, popular or not, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, we
That's,
were so lucky to dodge that bullet, and
yeah.
we're hoping that something gets done with it. I mostly want them to report Lumi for the actions she's done that needed to be reported off. Her falsely reporting the videos just to silence everybody to stop talking about her, even though everyone's going to continue talking about her. They're not going to be silent. Once an art community knows there's somebody who is disgusting to people, especially to their ex boyfriend, and their ex friends, well, mostly their ex boyfriend, there's gonna be talk. The art community talks, and they
Mm.
will talk, making sure everyone knows what you done for
If you
the
guys,
right reasons.
sorry.
It's okay. It's mostly for the right reasons.
Yeah. If you guys want to learn more about that topic in itself, just literally type in Lumi Starbun and you'll get a bunch of videos. I'd recommend the one from Soft Silence, Ovalsoft. There's leaked audio from Minichu and another leaked audio from, I think, Ovalsoft's second channel. And those two leaked audios show how Lumi is, how she actually is to people. She's nasty, she's uncaring, she'll come up with excuses to excuse her behavior. She even yelled at them at one point because they were saying nobody's gonna stand for this, everyone's watched go downhill, and she screams at them.
Exactly.
It like made me jump because I had my earphones up so loud.
It made me just stare at my screen like, well
Yeah.
then, that escalated quickly. I wasn't expecting her to literally just scream like
Yeah.
that, but at the same time, screaming's not necessary, Lumi. Even if you're having a conversation, you're getting upset. Screaming's not the best option. How to react?
Plus, she had no right to get mad at them because what she was doing was disgusting, and they were calling her out on it. Granted, some of their language was a bit harsh near the end, but I don't blame them. They were upset. They had to deal with her crap because she refused to change or listen and was just being so nasty towards them. So I can't blame them for being fed up.
And being blunt in the most harshest way possible. And I don't blame
Yeah,
them. I would be very blunt too if I were them. They're just tired. They're just done. They were just tired of it. And I don't blame
yeah.
them.
But guys, please keep in mind she is still a kid. She's 16. Granted, she should know what she's doing is. And from what I know, one of her parents has been enabling her horrid attitude. But in the end, she's still a kid who needs help, especially if a parent, someone who's supposed to guide their child to be a better person is enabling them to do this gross stuff. Please don't go harass her. Just, I guess, block her, avoid contact, and just hope she gets the help she needs later in life.
Yeah.
Because she really is talented, and with her content when she's not trying to call out someone or whatever, she really is pleasing to listen to. And it
Yeah.
just sucks that with her horrid attitude and behavior, she's going downhill. She could be really successful if she wanted to. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You should be old enough to understand as a teenager to know what's right and wrong, especially when doing things like this. You should know, at least be aware that this isn't okay. And if someone is trying to help you to understand this, even if it seems harsh, but know that I would you rather have someone be very blunt and truthful to you, or sugarcoat it to lie? Because the truth hurts, and that's the thing that we all know that is still holds true. The truth hurts, but I'd rather have people understand their mistakes. Especially, I want Lumi to understand that that her friends or her ex friends tried everything they can to help her, and she kept biting their hand, and they're just now done with her because they're
Yeah.
tired of this repetitive lies, the repetitive, uncaring, attitude, and just the attitude
One-sided
itself.
friendships.
And the fact that she had admitted that she's going to continue harassing her ex boyfriend, which I really hope that something is done with, at least.
He's taking action against her. She admitted that in an interview this morning. She
Yeah.
said she'd stop because he was going to be taking action, which, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. I hope he continues to take action against her because her and her parents need to learn one way or another. I don't know about her dad, but I've heard her mom is enabling her gross behavior, and that's disgusting. As
Yeah.
a parent, again, you should be guiding your child to be a better person, not enable
Yeah.
horrid behavior to the
Yeah.
point where in adulthood, that's all they're going to be doing.
Yeah, and that's all they're gonna be, and that's all that we know so far in the information on the situation. But yeah, if you wanna learn more about this whole situation, do check out videos on Lumi that would explain better. Because this isn't a video focused to her, but again, I wanted to explain the projects we were doing and explain why.
And she just kind of happened to be a part of that, and might as well inform you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, she was gonna be a part of a project, a part of a video that we are gonna be doing, like a commentary video, just to warn everyone about a certain person, which we don't have to worry about anymore. Thank God.
And the people we were going to talk to, I think, well, some of them have told us they just didn't want to talk about it and wanted to forget it, which is completely understandable. I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably traumatizing to them because they're
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, we don't blame them.
Yeah. Plus, we still talk to them. We're like good friends now.
Yeah.
They're really sweet kids.
So far we have a video that's in the works of Identity V of me and Frost playing the game, and recorded the sessions that were pretty damn goofy. And we will do more of those videos once this video is finished. The reason why it's taking so long is because I'm working on a full body artwork of mine and Frosted's Sona's. My baby Wisteria and Frost's baby Vanilla. I'm drawing them as if they're an Identity V. Like what would they dress up as in Identity V? So we picked the survivor characters in the game that we main mostly. But also ones that we main mostly that is available to us to play.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the survivor I wanted that's unlocked forever. But it's fine.
Sorry.
You're fine. No, you're fine.
We want to do more stuff. Like we're coming up with plans to do more stuff, but it does take a while for like art and editing because it's just the two of us. And of course, my editing program is the free version, so there's a watermark. And I know Emmy wanted to do the thumbnail art too.
Yeah.
But between the two of us, it'll take a while.
Yeah, I still have the thumbnail being worked on. I just need to get the full body done. That's it. That's basically it.
Wait, you could have been working on that while we were talking. I just realized that.
Frick, I should have been doing that.
Pull it up now. It's not too late.
It's so fine. And plus, it's still a stream. We're explaining things, and then we can rattle on other things, like other things we could talk about and answer any questions you guys have for us. Because I know it's been 3 years. I don't know who even remembers us on this channel. And if you guys remember us, awesome. And at the same time, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Plus, we wanted to practice like a podcast sort of thing, and this was spur of the moment because Jinja Ninja made one, and I remembered how I'd listen to podcasts and stuff. And I had, what's the word?
My brain.
I think I suggested it. Yeah, suggested it before. But then I was like, man, that looks like fun. That's something I want to do. So here we are, a test run.
Yep. Okay. My babies. Yeah, we do have other projects coming in. I do want to do commentary on this channel. And it's more appropriate to call them like commentary anyways instead of rants, because rant videos put a sour note on the community as a whole, as far as I'm concerned. So, and most people, I think they refer to as commentary anyways at this time. So it's like, I feel that's appropriate to refer to as commentary anyway. And plus, taking notes on how to do it properly by watching other people doing commentary like Ponder Sprocket.
Man, we got to talk to her. It's still like a fever dream.
I can't believe we talked to her.
It was so cool. I can't believe that happened.
I
gotta say, I'm gonna admit this because I don't think Ponder will ever see this. So I had a dream. So for a little bit of context, my mom works at a hospital. She like checks people in for x-rays and stuff. For some reason, I had a dream that was Ponder's daytime job. Like that was her main job for some reason. She was my mom's friend. I don't know why. That was just a thing.
I was like, what? What just happened?
I don't know why, but I guess I went to mom's work with her and got to meet her, and then I woke up and I was so confused because I'm like, wait a minute, Ponder wouldn't be a nurse, would she? Now I have the urge to draw it, but I don't know if I'd be able to. Plus, then I'd have to explain the context of Ponder, and I'm not ready for that.
It's like, I don't think you want to know the context of it. It's not bad, but it's just.
It's not like she'd be upset by it. It's just embarrassing for me.
Yeah. It's just like,
If she ever managed to see this somehow, though, I'd probably die.
I'd be like, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so far, the Identity V gameplay is coming. We do have other games that we're going to be doing onto the channel too. I just need to make a list of games that we wanted to try playing onto the channel and see how we like it. If we want to continue more, if you guys want to see more, you guys can let us know through it. I wanted to make this channel like a fun channel. I know that in the beginning of how the rant squad all started, it was because I wanted to do rants because I wanted people to be informed about certain people who needed to be informed because I was concerned. I honestly, my first rant was mostly on this guy Crimson Cold 7, and if anybody on this who remembers this guy, I haven't heard any news from this guy, and honestly, I hope that he's no longer online anymore, or at least changed for the better. Because he has a very low view on artists in general, and it's very ridiculous. But that's besides the point. And honestly, I want to do more rants after that because it's like, you know what? I wanted to try and inform people about people in question that needed to be addressed, like people who are not being very nice to people, like who has harassed and done things that are not okay. And I was being innocent, I swear. I was just like, I want to keep people safe. I want my art friends to be safe.
Yeah.
And also give advice to the person in question, like just not do it, not be rude.
I know, like, I'm nervous to be doing this because I've never done this before. I gotta tell y'all, for context real quick, to how I joined. So, throwback to Cindy Hearts. Oh, Lord. I somehow got caught up in that for a little bit because this was when Google Plus was still alive and where everyone was at the time. She was reposting art and claiming it as hers, like, not just taking the picture and posting it, like, would take the post you take, repost it, so, you know, it links back to the original person and was like, this is mine. And because little dumb 15, 16-year-old me was not standing that and, you know, didn't understand it much because that's when I started posting my art to the internet publicly for the first time. I wasn't happy. And then the Rant Squad came and wanted to talk about it. So that's what happened.
Yeah, Cindy Harris was a time. And I did remember that someone. Okay, I don't know how, and I don't know why this person would make this DeviantArt account, but apparently someone linked Cindy a DeviantArt account that somebody made that is absolutely grotesque as heck. It's just to scare her. It's supposed to scare Cindy really badly to the point where she can stop or something. I guess that was the intention. I still remember that because I looked at the link and I clicked on it, wondering what in the world are you doing. I regretted it very quickly. But even so, Cindy not just stole art. She also posts concerning posts and said off really concerning things, and it was really bad. I don't remember, and honestly, we still have the rants about her on here on this channel, which I'll put in a playlist of old rants and put it in the
Didn't you guys talk to
description.
my dad?
Huh?
Didn't you guys talk to my dad in it? Oh God.
I think we did.
Oh no.
I don't remember. It's been so
I
long.
still found it funny how he went on Google Plus himself and spammed like Christian pictures and stuff.
Oh
and it
no.
scared Cindy, and she ended up blocking him. But yeah, after that, I stuck around in the chat on Hangouts. Google Hangouts, everyone, another throwback. And I guess I was confused on my standing for a bit because I, became friends with everyone, and I was like, am I part of the squad now? And I think you guys were like, well, we still have an opening.
Yeah, because
You just adopted me.
yeah, we had an opening. Like, yeah, we have an opening, so come, come to our
Even though I have
group.
no idea what I'm doing.
No idea. Um. Oh God, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to remember a lot. But again, it's been so long. It's been 3 years since the Rant Squad, and honestly, even if we went on hiatus and it took us 3 years to finally come back, I feel like it was giving us a reflection of, hey, I want you guys to really take a break, and maybe you can come back and get a better understanding, maybe to approach it better, I guess. Because, of course, our main thing we have done was just live stream the entire rant on our YouTube channel, which wasn't very professional for us because um we could be rambling and everything like we kind of have done here, but this isn't a rant. This is just basically us trying to
The
explain
podcast,
everything.
we're allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's a podcast, y'all. um, but it wasn't professional, and after some time, I did like look back at some of the videos. I was like, yeah, if we're gonna come back, let's just approach this better. Let's just do edited videos this time and record things and make sure everything's good. Get a script, even though I have tried over and over and over again to try to make a video for this channel to explain everything, but my words keep jumbling up so badly. I couldn't do a script for some reason. I just derailed and I'm like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And now
Yeah.
finally, 3 years later, I finally explain everything. Why we've been silent for 3 years. Finally, even if I'm jumbling my words, it's totally fine. This is a podcast. We're letting it slide, but also trying to catch myself on that. So it's been chaotic. It's been very chaotic. Everything's chaotic. Um, I know that the people we have ranted on, we haven't heard anything back from them, which is good, because I don't want any more new drama to come up, because that's something I don't want to happen, and I hope that things got better in the end, at least. So that's basically explaining like why we've been silent for 3 years. So I wonder what else to talk about. Since I know that we need to do that first, and then I guess questionnaire. Questionnaire is open if you guys want to ask us anything.
Yeet. Michael's amazed at how I can multitask, like talk in the stream and then message him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something out of context.
Oh
Ready?
no.
Mike, the tentacles didn't come first for Drew. My character Drew. That's all I'm gonna say. That didn't come until after. I don't know if he's still watching. So that's
Yes,
gonna
I'm
be
pretty
really
sure it's like
fun.
the heck is going on.
What tentacles? What are you talking about? You'll
What are
never
you
know.
talking about? I'm concerned. Send help.
For, okay, a little bit of context, I have a character named Drew. He used to be a Gravity Falls character, specifically a Cypher. He still kind of is, but anyways, two people that I was friends with, both girls, really, really liked him. I don't know why. He's a stupid, dumb baby. I love him. Get exposed, Mike. He's freaking out. But yeah, for some reason, both those two girls, like, they don't know each other at all. Both really liked him. I guess because I made him sweet towards the person of interest in role plays, but then to Bill, he was just a butt. He was a butt because he's supposed to be the annoying little brother. I can't believe I'm talking about this in public, but
It's fine.
I was like 14, 15, 16, it's whatever.
It's somewhere there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember the topic that we were gonna probably talk in the podcast? That I'm like, hey, I really want to talk about this because I just finished watching Imarichu's video about Weeaboo, the Weeaboo thing, and I'm like, I want to talk about it. It hit the nostalgia just smacked me across the face. Like, remember me? Oh, I remember it. I feel old when knowing about it because when Imarichu posted the photos of like the photos that's like, oh, you remember these? She also posted on her Twitter too. And I'm like, oh no, I remember these so well. Oh, as if it was just yesterday, even though it was not yesterday.
Tell you, my first ever anime, and I hate this. I hate that this happened. It was I don't know if you've heard of it, Girls Bravo. Because okay, me and my little brother, we lived on an Air Force base in Idaho, and I think I was in like 4th, 5th grade, and a friend who was in junior high was telling me and Andrew, because I was like getting a little more into art stuff. He's like, yeah, it's anime. It's kind of like a cartoon, and it's about this guy who goes to an all-girl world and was telling us this stuff, and we're like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting. Maybe we'll watch it when we're home alone. So we went on Netflix on the Wii, another throwback to the Wii, and we found it, I think, on Netflix, and we decided to try to watch it. It turned out to be one of those almost borderline hentai animes. We watched a little bit of the first episode, and then we were like, all right, let's just go back to playing Smash Bros. This is weird.
It's like, this is not what I want.
Yeah, but the first ever anime that I sat down to watch years later, when I was in like 7th, 8th grade, it was Squid Girl. And then I watched, because that showed up and it looked cute. I have a feeling you know about Moon Phase.
Moon Phase! Wait a minute!
Oh my, I only watched the first season because that's all they had. I don't know if there's another season because it got weird in the end.
I still have the DVD of Moon Phase, actually.
I would have gotten it at Akon, but I don't get any in stocking.
I remember the opening, and then there's certain things in the opening I was like, okay.
They totally went over my head.
It kind of made me question a little bit, and I'm pretty sure my dad's like,
It wasn't
what
until...
are you watching?
It wasn't until the girl fell on the dude's face, and it was just, that cliche, oh, you're a pervert, even though she was, like, right on his face. Yeah. I looked at Mom, who wasn't paying attention. For context, I was homesick, and Mom, she had a, like, part-time hobby of being a radio host for a online radio thing for rock music, because she's into that. But luckily, I don't think she saw that part. I think she went to her room to get something. It was like a small apartment too. But yeah, that part was really embarrassing. But somehow I managed to press forward in watching it.
Yeah.
And then I think after that, I just went to find Invader Zim. But
Amazing. Um, yeah, I remember Moonface, and I remember how weird it was, and then I forgot about it. It was just one of those animes where I remember it, but I don't remember much of it because it's like it didn't imprint in my mind very well. I guess it was not that great.
I wonder if they'll ever put it back on Netflix because I'd love to watch it again just for nostalgia's sake. Like the plot for it was really interesting. I have to admit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I feel like they could have done a lot better, but then again, it was early 2000, so of course they had tropes in there and stuff, and the storytelling wasn't the best.
Yeah, the
But the
stereotypical tropes and everything. It's like, oh.
but the idea of the plot was really good. That
Mm-hmm.
that I like.
I forgot how long the anime went for, but I know I saw some scenes that I haven't seen in Moonface yet, but I saw it anyway on this EMV video of it, okay, but me listening to Evanescence, and I will forever listen to this band. This is my favorite band of all time, and it will forever will be until I die. Actually, even in heaven, I'm going to listen to this damn song. I'm like, I'm forever listening to this. You can't stop me ever. I love the music. I love it, love it, love it. I remember clearly that there was an EMV someone did. They took scenes from Moonface from whatever episodes, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing these episodes, but this is cool. And it was an EMV of with the song Whisper. Um, this was before the Origins album actually came out. I think I don't remember, but it was cool. But I made me like, wait, what episode was that actually on a certain scene? I want to know. And then I forgot about it. um, ooh, yeah. My weeb phase was harsh. um,
Mine didn't come until like the beginning of high school because before then I had watched anime on and off, and I'd use it for references because
my
I'd read mangas.
my weeaboo phase happened in 6th grade, and I was 12. Because my friend introduced me to Rurouni Kenshin and Inuyasha, and I thank her so much because I became a hardcore Inuyasha fan to this day and forever will be an Inuyasha fan, and no one can tell me otherwise. You can't tear me apart. You can't tear me away from Inuyasha. It will forever be the most beloved anime I will love forever. um, it was a part of my childhood. I appreciate the anime so much. um, uh, but I did remember the very first anime I watched was Dragon Ball Z. But this was during around before they redubbed some of the characters, I guess, because my dad kept a really old DVD of Dragon Ball Z. It was the episode where they went to Planet Namek. I believe that's how you pronounce that planet's name. If not, I'm terribly sorry. It's been forever since I've watched Dragon Ball Z, and forever since I've seen that episode, and I'm pretty sure it's been forever for everyone else too. So it was
Just
one of the earlier. It was one of those like time. The timestamp of it is like early, not super early, but early. Like I doubt anyone would remember this unless you have a very good memory of it. But that's besides the point. So it was an episode around where they went to Planet Namek because the Dragon Balls on their planet is no more. It's unusable anymore. So they had to go find new Dragon Balls in order to resurrect Goku. So they had to go to Piccolo's home planet, and so and then they had to go defeat an enemy. So they had to go against these group of guys. So that's where this DVD left off on. It was a volume. I don't know what number volume this was, but it was just placing around the time when they had to fight those group of guys that posed very dramatically. Maybe a little too dramatically, but you know what? I appreciate. For a bunch of big muscle dudes, I appreciate them so much. Very flexible too.
What was your favorite arc in Dragon Ball
I
Z?
Oh God. um, I only remember so much. I do remember my favorite episode was when Goku was staying with King Kai, and King Kai's like, "Oh my God, what is this?" And Goku's just eating away so much food. I'm like, "Oh my God." I only remember
Oh, that
that.
was the arc with Lord Beerus.
I think. All I remember is that he was with King Kai. He was being trained with him, and then he ate a lot of food, and he was being a dork. I'm like, what are you doing? So he's just running around on this little planet. Just he has to hit this one little character on the head with the hammer, but the gravity is so ridiculous. So he's slow. So you just see him running around on the planet trying to hit this little guy with a hammer. But he's just like, gosh darn it, it's so heavy. I'm like, I feel sorry for you.
I know
But
my favorite arc, and you can thank Mike for this. Because I just recently got into Dragon Ball Z, is the one with Zamasu. First of all, I don't remember the voice actor's name for Zamasu, but they did a superb job. I just loved the voice for him. It fit, but this is Mike's fault. I only got into it because he showed Goku Black and Zamasu, and I was like, ooh, I like what I see. So I had to get into it.
there's some characters in the newer episodes I'm like, ooh, hi there.
Yeah.
It's just, even though I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, but my dad is. I mean, I caught him watching Dragon Ball. Okay, he is my anime. He's the anime fan of my family, and I could thank him for getting me more into anime. Cause here's the thing. Okay. So before I do
Oh wait,
go,
I got super. Oh fuck, not Z. Mike's correcting me.
oh my God.
Why did I pick Z? What is wrong with me? I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I just.
Oh, it's fine. Um, yeah. So yeah, okay. So what I was saying about the DVD thing was that when I reviewed that DVD because I wanted to rewatch it, I'm like, oh, I remember this. This was an old DVD. We still have it. I rewatched it and I can't rewatch it anymore. The voice acting was so bad. It was so bad. They kept Krillin's voice because his voice is fine. Goku's voice, why? Vegeta's voice, oh my God, I can't even. Thank you for changing his voice. Woo! His voice sounds like it sounds like someone had a random woman just voicing Vegeta and trying so hard to try to sound masculine, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It just sounds like a woman's voice, like trying so hard to just
I don't
try
know
to lower their
why.
voice, and it's like, honey, no, please stop. I can't stand his voice at all. It was so horrendous. I hated it so
What made
much.
them think?
What?
What made them think that was a good idea to have his voice high pitched? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. It was just one of those things. I'm like, why? Who thought this was a good idea? No. I love his voice now. Way better than the old one. But then again, it was old. It has been redubbed. The voices are better, and I appreciate. And I'm like, thank God, because some voices you don't realize how bad they are until you rewatch it after listening to the newer ones. You're like, oh, ooh, gross. So it's like, yeah, that was something that I was just like, ooh, ew.
I saw a clip from Z Mike's still scolding me. But Vegeta, I don't know how you say. Apologies. I guess his daughter had, dragged him to go shopping at the mall, right? And they're driving, and these two guys in a car come up and start trying to flirt with her, and he just, at first, rams into the car, and when they pull up again, big mistake, you don't do that. He pulled off their steering wheel, and he just pulled the clip, and I'm like, oh no.
Dad mode activated. Don't fuck with Vegeta.
You don't do that. You don't mess with him.
He loves his family enough to where if you do anything to hurt his kids, you're dead. that's just it. Yeah. So Dragon Ball was the very first anime I watched, and I was 5 when I was watching it on Toonami. The second anime I've watched was Sailor Moon, and I still remember the old scenes from Sailor Moon. I think someone had posted like the 90s Sailor Moon episodes up, and I'm like, oh, the nostalgia. I remember this clearly. My grandpa had VHS of Sailor Moon.
I think I made another mistake.
It's fine.
No, because Mike's fact checking. Apparently, I was talking about Bulma, but everyone in the comments was like, "That's his daughter." Yeah. And on that clip, I'm so confused. I'm gonna get shamed for this.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had a daughter, but I mean, I can't say much because I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z very much, to, like knowing everything, so you can't say much. But yeah. Anyways, I was watching. Sailor Moon was the second anime I've watched. And I'm gonna say this because this is something that I remember clearly that still makes me laugh. Was the fact that when I was little, I was 6 years old when watching Sailor Moon. And we have these on VHSs because VHS was a thing at the time. Back into the 1990s. Before DVDs were even invented and everything. And so, what was that my dad heard me crying. My parents heard me crying. And thought I got really, really hurt.
Oh no. You there? You went silent.
Sorry, my mom.
Okay. I was worried the Wi-Fi was for a moment.
No, it's fine. So what happened was that they thought that I got hurt, and they saw me. I was crying, and they're like, "What happened? The cat is crying." They see I was just crying over a scene where Luna, the cat, was crying her eyes out, and that was making me cry, like baby bawling tears of just weeping and bawling my eyes out. And they're just like, what? No, and to add more of the funniness is that I ended up rewinding the scene over and over again. And every time I rewind it, I end up bawling my ass out again and again. It was, I don't know what 6-year-old me was doing, but I guess I wanted to be emotional. And it was ridiculous. And I can't get over that, and it still makes me laugh of how ridiculous it was. Oh god, it's just Sailor Moon was still my favorite, but I haven't been watching it very much. It didn't like click to me to where I'll binge watch it all the time, but I still love Magical Girls. And I'll still watch it from time to time.
I've fallen in love with it, like, because I guess I realized it overall was a genre and aesthetic I could dig. So just recently, I finished watching Princess Tutu because I had started that when I was young, but never finished it. And I'm so glad I finished it because that was such a really good ending. Like, it was such a really good magical girl anime, and I need to watch others like Sailor Moon and Tokyo Mew Mew, which I've only read some of the manga for Tokyo Mew, but
I've only remembered bits and pieces of Tokyo Mew Mew, and I think I didn't see the. I didn't see the 4 Kids version of it. I don't remember. I remember 4 Kids, but
oh god,
but like here's the thing. I did remember they had One Piece for One Piece on 4 Kids. I did remember that they had 4 Kids Tokyo Mew Mew, but I never watched them ever. One Piece still never appeals to me. The art didn't appeal to me, but I'm like, you know what? If everyone likes it, whatever. I just don't find it appealing to me. I don't
I read
like
some
it.
of the manga for that too. It was really interesting. I liked it. I should probably pick up on it. Not lazy, because for some animes I like really love, but for some reason I hold off on finishing. Like right now, Hero Academia. Like trust me, I love the anime. Just for the life of me, I cannot be bothered to pick it up again right now.
Yeah.
It's just me being lazy or something.
And for me, I can't watch One Piece, even because one, 600 plus episodes. I
Oh,
don't have time for that. um, and it just didn't pique my interest anyway. So it's like,
that's
but
understandable.
yeah. Oh yeah. Princess Tutu. I actually remember seeing trailers of Princess Tutu, but I never actually watched it until.
It's so good. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I know that I think Ginger Ninja OWO had mentioned it, and Marichu had mentioned
She did.
it.
It's her favorite anime, and I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah. And I know that Anime America has mentioned it too, and I'm like, you know what? I really need to watch it because I don't remember watching it, but I do remember clips from music videos and EMVs that people have done, and pictures of it sometimes on anime websites I've been on, and it looked really good, and I want to watch it, so I'm putting that on the list. Um, I know
Yes,
that I know that there's. Ooh, I don't know if you've seen this anime, Black Cat.
I've heard about it. I think I need to watch it, don't I? Is it on?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I can check.
I'll look into it. Oh, I know another anime. I watched it like last year
Mhm.
because I watched a video about it. Let me remember the title because it's a really long title. A world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That I actually really enjoyed that, and I think it was also due to the fact that the person explained its act and
Right.
stuff. And I think it was Anime America, but it was like so well put. I was like, I have to check it out.
Yeah.
So I did. I ended up watching it all in like one day, I think,
Mhm.
and I just loved it.
Also, I just checked on Hulu just to see if Black Cat is even on Hulu, and it is, but it's all in sub, and I'm like, why? After all these years, why only sub? I'm upset at you. Um, I've seen it on dub, and I love the main character's voice. I love Train Hartnett's voice. He is my husbando. I think he was one of my early husbandos.
I've tried watching it, and I couldn't after the second. I think it was the second episode because of just too much heartbreak.
I know. But I kept watching it because I'm like, oh, I want to know if he ends up getting his revenge. Just please. It's
I
really
heard
good though.
it only got worse.
It's you're binge watching it with me. Adding it to the list.
I saw a clip of like tragic anime stuff, and I didn't think they'd ever bring back, the little girl and dog again, but they did, and their demise is just. I started sobbing just
Mm-hmm.
knowing that it got worse because I thought like the people Edward worked for took her in, took them in to try to do something about it, but I guess nothing could be done and just left it wandering the streets, and it ended up.
Wait, what? My brain went elsewhere. I'm like, wait, are we talking about Full Metal Alchemist?
Have you not seen it? What? Hold on. I'll say it in just.
Aiwea? Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, because my brain's like, wait, we're talking about Full Metal Alchemist. My brain just dialed.
I'm like trying to put too many spoilers in for the chat just in case.
Just in case anyone has not seen Full Metal Alchemist, the 2003 series, it also relates to the Brotherhood series too, but it went differently how things ended. But it was mostly the 2003 that you were mentioning. But either way, no spoilers for it in case no one has seen it. I will be honest, the 2003 series is actually way more darker than Brotherhood actually. Even though Brotherhood is mostly main focus on the manga, the original content. I think the 2003 series derailed from the original content, like how the original story actually went forth, is because the manga wasn't completed at the time. So it's like, you know what? We'll just like we'll think of something here. So that's why it went on for at least like 51 episodes, and then a movie that ended in 2005, and an OVA, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Especially one where it's like jump to the future where Ed suddenly has grandkids and he's a grandpa. And I'm like, hi, when did this happen? It said that it said that he's 100 in freaking 2005. Excuse you. The OVA is fine. I'm just like, whoa. That was kind of a spoiler, but you know what? I'm not saying what happened in the future. I'm just saying like age wise, and then like yeah, but whatever. Um, I'm not spoiling anything else, and rather important on it. It's fine. You'll figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Um, but I really highly recommend Full Metal Alchemist, the 2003 series, and Brotherhood. Um, Again, the 2003 series is just like it's just its own series, and then Brotherhood mostly focuses on the main original content of which is the manga because it follows it way more of its original source material. Um, they still follow the same plot and everything on both the shows. Just one takes a different path, and it's much more darker, way much more darker. But it's still interesting nonetheless, and I still recommend it. Just
Yeah.
just grab a box of tissues. A lot of tissues. You're gonna
As if you're
need
watching
it.
Grave of Fireflies. That's how bad.
Yeah,
Need to.
if you remember how emotionally bad how Grave of the Fireflies is, it's like it's just please prepare yourself.
I
I
finally got to watch it a few months ago with a friend.
mm-hmm.
We were. Oh my gosh. It was so sad.
It was really sad. It was depressing, and I hated it.
Yeah. It was like really well done though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Studio Ghibli. Yeah. I think I butchered their name for some reason. I'm tired. It's like almost 10:30.
It's almost 10:30 here. Just um I'm trying to think. I know that there's some animes I still watch sometimes, but they're very underrated, under the radar because no one knows anything about them, and I'm like, I have no one to talk about it to. Neat. This is great. Which is Salty Ray and Black Blood Brothers, which I love them. I love them both, but no one has heard of them, and I can't find them online much unless you're lucky enough to find clips on YouTube. But still, it's Oh yeah, don't forget the tub of ice cream. Absolutely, bring it with
Yep.
you. Have it there at all times.
You know another anime I started but never finished?
What?
Fairy Tale.
Yes. Same.
I started that because of two girls in a religious group I was in for like survival skills or whatever. We were on a trip to a fancy hotel near a beach because it's funny because it wasn't even in the religion. It was just because my papa was in it and I didn't realize it was. Yeah, anyways. What they were talking about it and they were like, I think it'd be something you'd really like. So I ended up checking it out after I got back from that trip. I don't know why I didn't finish it because I got
It.
like a half a season into it.
Mhm. Honestly, it was the one. It was one of the animes that it's really good, but then something made me not watch it or continue watching it. And it's like, huh, wonder why. And then I try rewatching it, but then I stop. And I try rewatching it, and I stop. It's like, what's going on? This happened with me with Bleach too. Like, I watch it, I get really into it, then suddenly I just stop watching it. And it's like, why? I don't know if it's because of filler episodes or maybe something, or maybe it felt like the anime was dragging on a little bit, and it's like, what's going on? I don't know.
Hi, they killed my Wi-Fi.
It was so sad, and I was like,
Now I can't check YouTube anymore.
it's fine. I will say it's fine. I am still have the live. I have the live chat up, so
Okay, good.
yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the live, on the chat.
Sorry about that, everyone.
All to be forgiven. um. So. Mm, yeah, there's just a lot of animes I'm just like, I want to rewatch again, and it's like it's more fun when rewatching it with friends, because it's so great.
Yeah.
um, yeah, Fairy Tail was one of those animes I can't keep watching for some reason. Like I keep watching, then I suddenly just stop. I did the same for Tokyo Ghoul, but then I heard nothing good happen in season 2, so I was like, put it away. I'm like, not worth watching if it's not that great.
Yeah.
I did not hear anything good about season 2 as far as I remember. And I don't know if it got any better, but I heard negative stuff about it. I was like,
Ooh.
yeah, no thank you. All I know is not gonna my I wanna try to finish watching My Hero, but also we need to read the manga of My Hero because I have not caught up on the manga at all because I was watching the anime first. um, but damn it hit me emotionally. Damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect emotion just to yank at me. Thank you. That you need a tub of ice cream at a certain point in time. Just, oh god, ouch. And also, Deku, stop breaking yourself. I swear to God, I'm going to phase through my freaking computer, be like, stop it, get some help.
I'm sure he'll stop eventually.
I mean, I'm sorry, this is so derailed and everything. It's just nostalgia. Smack. Remember this anime? Oh.
Yeah.
I do need to watch Princess Tutu. I need to get a list of shows I want to watch, but need to see if it's available to me. Otherwise, I might have to consider buying a subscription to Crunchyroll.
Well, I know Princess Tulu was on Hulu because that's where I watched it.
Okay, I need to look into that. I know I saw Black Cat is on Hulu, but it's in subs only, and I'm upset. I'm like, after all these years, it's sub.
Wait, it's what?
It's sub, not
Oh,
dub.
is that a good thing or?
Usually they'll have the dub and the sub in it, but and I know it's already been dubbed. Just I'm not sure why there's no dub version in it with it. I'm
Oh,
confused.
I'll probably still watch it.
Yeah, so we can like binge watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my brain. Another part of my brain. Playing Animal Crossing. Go check out our new channel on Animal Crossing. But I was just checking on my flowers and stuff. And those
I
shooting
really
stars
wish
has
I could
happened.
get the game.
Ross, when you get the game, we're playing it.
Yes.
We're playing it. You're coming to my town. We're playing. I need to figure out how to like record like my Switch live on my channel because I have no idea how to do that.
There should be a way to.
I know there's a way. It's just I need to figure out how the heck to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm hoping to get this art done soon. It's mostly just me trying to finish up vanillas, and then I got Wisteria to finish. And
Oh.
the curls. She has so much floofy hair.
I
That's a
wish
lot
I
of
could
yarn
see it.
hair. It's okay. She has a lot of yarn. She has a lot of hair, and that's a lot of yarn. Oof. Just a lot of oof.
Blah.
I'm not too worried about the thumbnail because I'm done with the thumbnail. It's just the only thing I need to finish is the art. That's basically it.
Oh.
That's all I need to. Well, yeah, I just need to finish the artwork and finish the liner and then coloring. I have no idea how to paint. I am not practicing painting. Doing painting art. Um, without the liner and everything, just paint.
Yeah.
I am not crossed that line to practice. So it's like I'm not gonna try with this. Maybe in the future, but not today. Even though this is like a style thing, like I'm drawing them in the style of Identity V. I'm like, that's something I'm not gonna try yet. Oh god, me have to change my main to the priestess once I get her. Oh no. Well, that's gonna be fun. I think next time I'm gonna do chibi art style.
Yeah.
So at least it's small and easier to draw. I mean, I'm not regretting like drawing the full body. I like doing the full body. It's just once we get new mains, it's like you're doing chibi. I'm doing chibi now.
Yeah. Plus, it'll help save time with putting the video out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another game we should do. Stardew Valley.
I want that so badly, but I'm broke.
I, dude.
Yeah.
What is your Steam?
Effie.
Yeah, what is your Steam? Come here.
Let me see if I can remember it, because the app, like, kicked me off, and I can't exactly go on my laptop to do it.
Dang it.
Mike, do you remember it? Are you still watching? Mike, help. It's really sad when you don't remember your own Steam account. Let me try to log in, and if it's right, then I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, for now.
Try looking up Frosted Angel or
Okay.
hand shampoo. No one's gonna get the context behind that, and I love it.
Oh god. Another game we should try. I'm pretty sure it's free. It's Atlas.
What's it called?
Hold on. Oh wait, it's in my library. Wah. Wow, Luigi.
Okay, it should be Frosted Angel 24.
Oh, Atlas Reactor. Oh yeah, I was downloading it and then I paused it because I was like, I'm in the middle of something and it's screwing me up. um, yeah, Atlas Reactor is good. Code Vein is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I could stream. I can like record that onto for Pastella Peachy. You just hear us, all of us have ideas. It's just like kind of an ideas. But hey, it's something that you guys are gonna be expecting to come to this channel, so we double
Yay!
points.
Mike's like, did she just Waluigi?
Wah, wah, Luigi,
Wah.
wah, wah, Luigi. And I'm trying my best to keep my voice down, otherwise my mom is gonna be like,
Same here, because my grandparents went to bed.
yeah. I'm just like, how do I find people again? That's the thing I need to remember how to search for people when you're trying to search for friends and then you can't remember.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't find things. This is not good. No, no, no. Why am I in the chat? No, I don't want to be in chat. I don't want to be in chat. I don't. No one's online.
Oh.
I mean, there is, but I don't talk to that person in forever. So it's like,
Oh, okay. My account name is Frosted_Angel1.
okay.
Can't believe I forgot that, but you're gonna see me as hand shampoo.
Oh my god. Um, a different code. Like,
I had to change my password again. Because I'm a
Frosted
stupid.
underscore angel?
Yep.
Okay. Like, have to look for hand shampoo. Because there's a lot of frosted angels here.
Oh man.
There's one from the United States, the frosted angel, but that's
It'll have like one of my old icons. You'll see it with like a white outline of a person with blue wings, black background.
Oh, wait. Wait,
Mike's planning on pinging you.
I'm
Mike,
like,
she's in my server. It's Peachy Goof. Exposed. I'm sorry, Emmy.
you're fine. Any way to help me? Is it this?
He's gonna ping you.
Okay,
Sorry.
ping me, please. Help me. This Peach is confused.
It says the Steam servers are like not communicating or something. I don't know what's going on.
Steam, get your act together.
Yeah.
Go home, you're drunk.
So whatever you're doing, I might not be able to see it until morning.
Right.
Which makes me sad.
Really. Well, I'm gonna look. Darn you. Soundtrack. We don't need soundtrack. We need the game. We need the game, boy.
I have a feeling we might need to end soon, mostly because I won't be able to talk for very long because of my family.
Right. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else to discuss in this live stream besides the rambling on about anime and stuff. And I apologize. It's just nothing else to talk about. But we pretty much explained everything. Well, I mostly explained everything. Why we've been silent for 3 years. But do expect that there are definitely going to be new content coming. We are going to do commentary, just that's going to be more planned, and that's going to be a slower process because we need to think through on the topic and everything,
Yeah.
especially if we ended up doing commentary that involves interviewing with somebody. So it's like that's something that will take a lot longer. So it's why that I don't want this channel to be focused on rants or commentary anymore. It'll have commentary, but it will also be focused on other things too, like art and gaming and other fun activities. So more positive and enjoyable things.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's all that we can do for the stream. Um, and we will all see you guys next time when we do another stream or the next time we do upload the video. So we will see you guys then. This is the
Yeah.
Looker Artist,
This is Frosted Angel.
and we will all see you guys later. Stay peachy.
Stay
See ya.
peachy.
Ciao.
Bye.